when the whole world sees. Hide behind your keyboard, then you beg, please, please.
You act like a saint, with a mask and a grin,
but the screen keeps the record
of the mess you're in.
We see the bait, we see the slime, every fake apology, every borrowed line. Back up now, step in the light. We got your number and we're here tonight.
Chill out,
We call you out.
chill out,
Shut your mouth. We spot the weird, we name the creep.
chill out,
You can't delete.
chill out,
We call you out.
chill out.
Right here, right now. Woo! Oh.
You chase the outrage for a little more clout.
Sick little comment, you can talk your way out.
You sell that chaos like it's some kind of art.
We read the receipts and they rip you apart. You want attention, you want the flame, but every dirty little move ends up in your name.
No more excuses, no more disguise.
You wore your worst face and you met our eyes. We see the bait, we see the slime, every fake apology, every borrowed line. Back up now, step in the light. We got your number and we're here tonight.
Chill out,
We call you
chill
out.
out,
Shut your mouth. We spot the weird, we name the creep.
chill out,
You can't delete.
chill out,
We call you out.
chill out.
Right here, right now. You thought the crowd would laugh it off, thought the trash would wash away, but the clips keep spinning and the truth won't stay. Delay. Hands off the kids, hands off the lie, hands off the feed.
I got left behind. Bah, bah. Chill out,
We call you out.
chill out,
Shut your mouth. We spot the weird, we name the creep.
chill out,
You can't delete.
chill out,
We call you out.
chill out.
Right here, right now.
Chill out, chill out.
Get gone now. Chill. Valerie, yeah. You post and you panic when the whole world sees. Hide behind your keyboard, then you beg, please, please.
You act like a saint, with a mask and a grin,
But the screen keeps the record.
of the mess you're in.
We see the bait, we see the slime, every fake apology, every borrowed line. Back up now, step in the light. We got your number and we're here tonight.
Chill out,
We call you out.
chill out,
Shut your mouth. We spot the weird, we name the creep.
chill out,
You can't delete.
chill out,
We call you out.
chill out.
Right here, right now. Woo! Oh.
You chase the outrage for a little more clout.
Sick little comment, you can talk your way out.
You sell that chaos like it's some kind of art.
We read the receipts and they rip you apart. You want attention, you want the flame, but every dirty little move ends up in your name.
Oh my goodness. Night or not. I thought about just taking a day for me because I've been working a lot. I'm working on a lot of things. So I've been running a little rampant, but I'm here. I'm here. And I kind of wanted to finish up the JiDion videos that Elizabeth has. So far, it's not looking really good for little JiDion. I feel like he's kind of lost his purpose, why he's doing what he does. I feel like his head got too fucking big for his shoulders to carry, honestly. Um, and I honestly feel like he should face the music. He should face the music. But of course, he's out of jail. He's still making videos, still doing all that. I mean, that's fine. You know, disturbing the peace and shit. That's not a long jail sentence whatsoever, and I think it's a misdemeanor. But I also feel like he should have gotten more charges for what he did live, you know, for the world to see. Um, see, we got child endangerment, one of them, right there. You know, I really don't like mosquito season. I don't like mosquito season. I don't. Mosquitoes are fucking terrible. But you know, I actually kind of up to GD. I used to a little bit because I feel like in a way he was corrupted. His head got too big for his fucking shoulders, and you know he's got a swollen mindset. Put it that way, swollen mindset. And it's terrible, honestly. Because a lot of people actually respected him up until this fucking moment. Right now, he's sitting at 5,045,000 subscribers, 5,004,500 and something. Yeah, you get what I'm saying. He has 5.45k. Well, 5.45m. My bad. K, fucking K. No, he's been big for a while. And now I just can't take his fucking videos seriously anymore since he's done this shit. I just can't. I can't take him seriously. I can't be like, you know, I respect that as much, you know. I can't do that no more. I can't even I haven't even really watched any of his videos since I seen that fucking video that Bloodsmith posted. I haven't watched a single one of JiDion's videos because I just don't respect him anymore. I don't. See, let's find. Here it is. Here's the video. Here's the video I wanted to see. Not the fucking ad that's currently playing, but
Quick 3D version for your scene. If you want to try this yourself,
JiDion has
I've been watching a lot of videos on like animation and shit. Trying to get some more skills that I can use for future content. So now I'm getting ads and shit like that on like a regular basis. Oh man.
has responded to this major controversy in the worst possible way. When I tell you guys that this response is bad, I mean it. I was expecting him to pull out a ukulele halfway through the video. Before you even click onto it, you see a clickbait title which reads, "I quit." This was
Okay, so, all right. A while back, there was this YouTuber that got caught doing some fucked up shit, and her apology video was literally a song with a fucking ukulele. And it was one of the dumbest shit ever. And why are the mosquitoes only going after my fucking foot? It's like the first time ever that I'm wearing like house shoes outside of the house instead of boots, right? And mosquitoes are just eating my fucking feet up. It sucks. It sucks. Oh man, I need like a can of off or something out here.
This was dropped in the middle of the biggest controversy he has been in so far. One would assume in content channel, but no, he's actually quitting streaming. And he waits until the video is almost halfway through to specify this very important detail. This isn't the only time he's clickbaited something this serious, however. Only a few weeks earlier, he uploaded a video titled, "I'm a Secret P3DO." This video had a screen grab thumbnail just like he used in his response, and this type of thumbnail is usually reserved for serious videos in JiDion's case, so yet again, you'd think that title is referring to something very serious, but no. He just reacted to some very obviously false and stupid allegations, something that a predator catcher would totally do with the video titled, "I'm a Secret P3DO."
Why even joke about something like that? Like, why would you jokingly say that? Fucking murderers and shit look at those charges and go, "Oh, you fucked up." Okay? That's how serious those charges are. Like, they're very, very frowned upon.
So right off the bat, his response is severely discredited, and it doesn't get much better once you actually watch it.
Yo, what's good, y'all, man? So, this is genuinely gonna be my last video ever like this again. But, you know, obviously you guys know what's all going on. You guys saw me getting arrested. You guys saw Cold Blues video and everything. And I did a reaction to it, kind of like, "Oh no, this wasn't right. This is how it happened." Da 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 da. But genuinely, during the last few weeks, I've done a lot of just like inward reflection, and I've been talking to my fiance a lot, and I just kind of came to realize, you know, what I was doing wrong, and I also came to realize that truly your boy was spiraling. You know, I was genuinely losing the plot.
JiDion says that he's done a lot of inward reflection and realized a lot of the things he said and did were wrong. What exactly? Maybe it's something that he actually did in the situation he's responding to? No, it's him being distracted from predator catching.
And I have to say, like, genuinely, I feel like a hypocrite, you know, because just a couple videos ago, I was saying how what Alex was doing was a distraction from the bigger mission. And then I come along doing what I was doing. And if
You were a dumbass. I'm going to say it blank. You were an idiot. You were a dumbass. You were an idiot. Don't do dumb shit. You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. It's especially not right. Encouraging not just other people, but children to do the same dumb shit you're doing. Like, it's no. No.
if anything, it was an even bigger distraction from the mission. You know what I mean? Now I had to pay 6+ figures for my lawyer fees and then my fans' lawyer fees and everything. And that money could have been used for the betterment of society. But now it's being used in the legal system. You know what I mean? And it's just completely unnecessary and it's completely my fault.
JiDion starts this video off painting a very skewed narrative regarding the whole situation. The issue was never him not doing predator catches as much, so why bring it up? It is literally the main point of this entire response to a controversy that has nothing to do with predator catching. Off as a shield, he's dang catching in front of our faces in a response titled "I quit." It feels more like a hostage situation where if his career gets cancelled, then so does his predator catching, and there's literally no way to criticize that because then if you do, you'd be risking him not catching predators anymore, and worse, you might be one yourself or a defender.
And while I still don't think I committed a crime,
Oh no, you
I
did.
still do think that, you know,
You did commit a crime. It's called disturbing the peace. Like, all that should have been handled another way. Example, let the legal system do their job. You ever thought about it that way? Did you?
genuinely, I was just being not only just an ass, but annoying. And I've come to realize that, genuinely, streaming makes me the worst me. Thinking back on it, every quote unquote controversy, not even quote unquote, every controversy and everything that I've ever got into, anytime I trended on Twitter for something negative, it's always been for some streaming clip. Like the first one that comes to mind is the Pokemon situation. Then the second one that comes to mind is, the Logan Paul thing. And then besides all that, like, bro, I've been in countless beefs, and a majority, I would say probably like 85% of those beefs have come from streaming, And I think what it is genuinely is, I don't think it's a good thing to just look at a chat for hours on end and you're just like in real time getting opinions of people. And then, my other streamers can attest to this, you see somebody in the chat say boring or L stream, something like that. And then it flips a switch in you where you want to be more entertaining and you want to, pump up the levels and everything. And you want to entertain. And I think the reason why I gravitated so much to streaming is because I think I'm just like an instant gratification person.
You are a idiot. You're an idiot. You're being an idiot. Stop being an idiot. I need to get some fucking bug spray. Why are you guys going after my feet? The shit.
And there is no better instant gratification than you streaming, because when you make a video, you don't get that instant gratification. You can know you made a fire video, kind of like my going to the most racist town in America video. Like, I know that was a fire video, but it took like a month plus to get it edited and perfect. And then when I posted it off at first, it was actually a 10 out of 10. And then over time, it grew and grew and grew, and it did what I thought it was going to do. But it wasn't instant gratification. Whereas
Dude, I don't need that instant gravitation to stream. Chrissy, hi. How's it going? I do appreciate his catches, though. I'm sorry. I was about to roast myself for not having anybody in the chat. No, I do, appreciate the catches. It's just I don't really have any respect for him after this. This whole situation could have just been handled a different direction. For example, Kicking him, they weren't kicking Joe out fast enough, I guess, is what I got from the last video. You know, Skeeter's uncle and shit. And they pretty much tried to take the law into their own hands because Joe was supposed to be evicted. I tried to say evacuated and evicted at the same time. Joe was supposed to be evicted. I almost did it again. Fuck. And he was supposed to be evicted in 5 days. 5 days. 5 days from that video. He was supposed to be evicted. And that wasn't fast enough, I guess. And they pretty much this is where they fucked up with me. Like disturbing the peace, that's a misdemeanor, but encouraging children live for the public to see, encourage children to go into a place to get this most likely dangerous person and force them out of the building to speak with them. Why? Of all things, why did you do that? Now you're getting those kids in trouble. And yourself. But yes, everybody does make mistakes. You are very correct about that. Everybody does make mistakes. This is not like an unforgivable thing. This is you fucked up. I'm telling you fucked up. This is what you could have done. Like, I have zero respect for him right now. He can build that back up, though. You know, this isn't an unforgivable thing. But, yeah, everybody does make mistakes. I made mine. I've told everybody this before, but October 3rd, 2024 was my last day drinking alcohol. And because I was a really bad alcoholic, I would drink a fifth a night. It was fucking terrible. I wasn't my best. I was best. And I thought anything could be solved with a shot of whiskey. No. I drank a fifth Jack Daniels, a pint of R&R, half a pint of Fireball, and 14 beers, and then took my wife's car out for a spin. When I came to and realized I was behind the steering wheel, I seen a deputy, and I pulled behind a deputy, shut the ignition off, and set the keys of it on the dashboard with both my hands on the steering wheel as the officer walked up, asked me what I was doing there, and I looked at him, and without even blinking an eye, I said, "Hey, wait, driving." Like, sure, I may have only been like a few miles down the road from my house. I was going home. I was drunk and going home from where I don't remember. But I was going home. Okay. And all that happened. But even though I was only a few miles down the road from my house, a lot can happen within those few miles with how drunk I was. And I didn't want to risk a damn thing. I didn't want to risk anybody else who might have been on the road. I didn't want to put myself or anybody else in danger. I don't remember why I left. I don't remember where I went. Apparently, I called my friend while I was sitting behind a bank, and he was encouraging me to go to his house. Certain time frame from that. Um, so I got a certain time from that. Apparently, I called him. He was trying to get me over to his house, and I said, I'll just go home. I'll just go home." And he goes, "No, no, no. You're already close here. Just just come here. Just come here. Sleep it off. Go home." You know, no, no, I didn't do that. I wanted to go home. Apparently. Oh, I know, and I thank you for that. And I am a better person now. Yeah, I have meetings that I go to and everything. Over from out. So I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Doing great. Doing a lot better now. I just chillax. I'm just chill now. I smoke weed, but you know, I'm one of those people that should not drink. But anyways, let's get back to this one.
As when you stream, you can have streams where right out the gate you have, thousands, tens of thousands, or even hundreds of thousands of people watching you then and there, and then people are clipping you like right away and stuff like that, and you get that instant gratification. But I'm really good for me. You know what I mean? I'm not
Oh, I love the meetings. I love the meetings. Meetings that I go to and the people that I speak with. They are amazing people. I can't say where I go clearly because online internet and clearly I have a drama channel. So um yeah, some people don't like me and I don't want those people to dox where I live, you know. You understand though.
I'm not saying it's bad for everybody, because you got people like Queso and Jinxie and a bunch of other streamers who can stream and not, causing controversies and just keep entertaining. But
It's pretty easy not to cause a controversy. Like this would be, I guess, considered a controversy, but just know um I'm also one of those people that will that like to joke around and hope we can shake hands and be friends later. And I'm also one of those people that will tell you, "Hey, you fucked up." So here we are.
genuinely, I'm not that guy, pal. I'm gonna be real.
If you guys thought it couldn't get any worse, JiDion quickly proves you wrong. Using streaming as any kind of explanation or justification is just a cheap excuse to undermine his own childishness. I stream a lot, everyone knows that.
I will say you got about as many videos and live streams on Nova Online as Dan has Sammy Prepper videos. Damn, dude. Man, I do got to catch up on the Nova shit though. I do got to catch up on that. After this whole JiDion thing, my plans for a Nova Online video came to a halt. because now we have this whole new topic. And I wanted to know what the fuck was going on.
And I'm bringing it up to show that there's literally no point where I have ever acted different.
Hold on. I gotta read the comments. I got to. I have to. I wouldn't ask where. I just was wondering what's it like because I normally keep my shit to myself. I don't like to share my bullshit. I'm more of someone that listens and helps. I don't ask. Oh no, you're okay. You're perfectly fine. You were perfectly fine. I was just throwing that out there more for everybody else, in case they had like a pen and paper nearby. It was waiting for me to say it. I just wanted to crash their party, you know. I actually keep a lot of shit to myself, but with that stuff, I like to be open about because it also helps the recovering process, being fully aware that you have an issue and you need to stay away from it. You know, it's just one of those things. So I like to remind myself a little at times, hey, you have an issue and you need that issue. Change the subject. Do you like Alex Rosin? Alex Rosin. I feel like I've heard the name, but I haven't actually looked into him. I say looked into him. My God. It's that correction tone part of me, you know. I haven't really looked into him. Like, no, I have not done that cell check yet. I'm sorry.
Differently or brought out a different side of me because of streaming. I'm the same person in real life and when I stream, and that's the case for everyone else I know who streams.
So you're telling me you don't have like a change of tones or anything? Because I have two tones. I like to tell my kids I have two tones. That's chill and corrections. Which one do you want? They'll both look at you and go chill. Because I actually don't discipline my kids I want to say like a normal way. I'll make them do like laps around the yard. If they're angry, I'll tell them to like dig a hole or go check the crops because we do grow our own vegetables and shit here. Or whenever they're in trouble, I'll put them on what I call bunk status. It's something in correction. Where you know they're bound to their bed. If they touch the floor, that's another 5 minutes. You know that's what that is. It's like a disciplinary floor is lava. Oh, cool. Yeah, I'll have to look them up. But I watch a lot of JiDion, Chris Hansen, um, Skeeter Gene, you know, who we got in trouble with. But yeah.
Streams too. But I'm not saying that streaming isn't a problem for him though, quite the opposite actually. But the reason it's bad for him isn't what he's making it out to be. You see, with a video, you can write the script, run it by PR reps or lawyers or what have you, and just change it as much as you possibly want. But when you stream, there's no filter. What you say in the moment is automatically public, which is why it shows the real side of you. This is the reason it's a problem for JiDion. Not because of the instant gratification or whatever, but because it shows who he really is and he can't go back and change that.
And so, like, I'm not on here, you know, apologizing or anything because I don't owe you guys an apology. You know what I mean?
No, you don't owe us an apology. Don't owe us one. You owe some kids' parents some apologies. You do them. You do owe them that. But no, you didn't do anything to me. No, I'm not a victim here. Mm-mm. Nope. There was a victim though. There was.
I mean, like, I didn't affect any of y'all, but I do want to say that I see where I was wrong 1,000%. And
Yeah, I've probably seen him in a few of their videos. That's where I probably know the name from. I haven't personally gone to his channel and watched him, but I have most like that's where I most likely know his name from is their videos.
to the people I do owe an apology to, I've given them to them, to the boys who got arrested. They're all 18 plus, by the way. I know a lot of people are saying that they were minors. They're all 18 plus, but still.
There's a lot to unpack in just this very short clip. He tells us that he has nothing to apologize to us for because we weren't affected, which is fair, but then he says he sees where he was wrong 1,000%. Does JiDion tell us what he was wrong about? Not really, it's just left up to interpretation, which is a pretty malicious tactic in my opinion. Sure, he does admit to messing up, but not for anything specific, letting him avoid taking direct accountability for what he did. JiDion then says he's given an apology to everyone who deserves it. In particular,
Oh yeah. Yeah, I definitely need to watch that then. Definitely need to watch that then.
he mentions the fans that were arrested. Does he bring up the kids on bicycles who he asked to find Joe 2 different times? Not at all, because that's not a widespread criticism against him that's being made by all these large creators. And yeah, that's a point I haven't mentioned yet. This video was conveniently timed to release after multiple very large creators covered him. And by large, I mean large, like the top. Asmongold, XQC, Moist Critical on stream and his clip channel, but his main video came out literally a couple hours.
I need to watch that. If you guys don't know who Moist is, man. Hold on. Moist Critical. This dude is fucking awesome. I need to watch that. Because this dude cracks jokes along the way. Bloodsmith, I'm sorry, bro, but my God, your voice is over here putting my ass to sleep, okay?
I just watched the JiDion arrest and body cam footage. Zoinks. Oof. Like eating a Burger King meal, that was not good at all. And it's really surprising. When I first heard that JiDion got arrested, I just assumed that it was going to be over something wacky, weird, or maybe something trivial, because JiDion like works collaboratively with law enforcement from what I've seen. So surely, if anyone knew about like lawful activity and shit, it would probably be him.
No, because he didn't go to school for that shit. You know, cleat, etc. Academies in his area. Nope. Is he a lawyer? No. He did have some good he did have some good catches. He did that. Yeah. But as far as I like how it's just over here in the fucking corner. And there it is. No, but yeah. Mm-mm.
So I thought maybe like some kind of misunderstanding or, something going just tits up out of nowhere, but ultimately it'd be easy to see where he was coming from and be on his side about it. But after watching the footage, that's just not the case at all. I like JiDion. I've said this quite a bit. He's a reformed prankster, and hallelujah for that, because that is extraordinarily rare. Typically, when someone experiences success like JiDion, who blew up online because of pranks, they stick with that forever. But in JiDion's case, at the height of his popularity, he decided to walk the path of God. He found his faith again, and over time decided to make a drastic change and stopped doing that content, which I think is extremely admirable and something that you just do not see happen. It doesn't happen, period. And now these days, his content focuses on having predators arrested. So he's catch a lot of really, really evil bad people. And the vigilante predator catching community is something that's blown up online over the years, obviously, and in a lot of cases it's handled extremely poorly, where the predators don't get arrested. They instead just get milked. The content creator latches on to their udders and starts fucking draining their balls of all the piss possible so they can monetize the shit out of it out the wazoo online without any care for doing it properly and getting them arrested. So they continue to still be a danger.
I'm sorry I've been so quiet, guys. I'm over here itching fucking mosquito bites. Which is terrible to do, I know, but they itch. But yeah. He has hundreds of catches. Yeah, that's where my respect came in with him. But it's like the very beginning of this, he swollen head syndrome. Now he's gotten so big that he thinks he can do whatever the fuck he wants. Like, he literally tried to take the law into his own hands at this point, and it didn't wind up good. It didn't wind up good for him.
To children around them. In JiDion's case, I really felt like, while yes, he is clearly making a lot of money off doing this, he is also handling it in a way where these predators do get arrested. So I know a lot of people criticize like the reason behind it, like are they actually doing it for justice and to try and protect anyone, or is it just for their own financial self-gain? Which is a perspective I can totally understand. That is a very valid thing to be bringing up. I would argue, though, that the good outweighs the bad when it's handled and they actually get arrested. So in JiDion's case, I would say that even if the motive has been money, which I'm not entirely sure if that's why he's doing it, I do get a sense that he genuinely cares. The fact that many of the predators that he has investigated,
I believe he still cares. It's just way, way, way down underneath his pride. But, like, when he first started doing this, he had a purpose. He had a mission. And I feel like he's lost sight of that purpose and that mission that he's on. To where now he's only caring about popularity and money. And yeah. That's where the fuck ups come in. Is when you lose sight of the purpose and you lose sight of the mission. That's when you start to fuck up.
has led to actual jail time and arrest, taking them out of position we can continue to prey on children. Obviously a good thing to get them out of there. So I do like JiDion, but boy howdy, this arrest and body cam is a very bad look, unfortunately, and it's something that I do want to yap about now that I've become a
Black Lizard, welcome to the stream. How's it going? No, I don't disagree with you there. He's still a goat, but the goat's lost sight of the mission. The goat's lost sight of the purpose. That's where the problems are coming in.
become aware of it. Oh, they got him on Code Blue Cam. Famous YouTuber gets himself and all his crew arrested.
Whoa. What's that?
Imagine not having YouTube Premium.
I just built a budgeting app in Base 44.
Guys,
Nina just built an app.
Just
I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm too fucking dumb to make an app, and I don't know what app I would make other than probably a better Fallout shelter. You know, that would be cool. Like if they actually updated that shit. I'm saying that because that's what I play during like breaks and shit at work. Fallout shelter. But they haven't really updated that shit.
just how far people are willing to go to film content.
I don't understand all this, dude. Something.
Yeah, I think the fact that he was doing a 24-hour stream and he lost ideas to keep the stream fun, so he fucked up. Yeah. Oh, get lost in the sauce. That's a key line right there.
Something so stupid over some like YouTube views.
Oh, YouTube view, that's worth more than gold, brother. You don't even look that old. What do you mean? YouTube views is the most important currency there is. People die over that. People fucking kill each other over that shit daily. This ain't a game, man. What do you mean?
When a man named Joe
He makes it sound like we all out here just hustling. Like, yeah. Which sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, like, I get sad every once in a while. I'm a gamer chill channel. I'll put like all this fucking time and effort into GMV or an AMV or an MMV, and some of them will get like 5 views. But then I also got to remember that it's not limited. It's always going to be there. So you never know. I mean, on my original channel, way back in the day, I uploaded like a little short back YouTube short, like a little short clip on YouTube, and that shit got like 30,000 views. You want to know what that little short clip was? It was literally just from the movie Trolls whenever it first came out. And it was the sound of silence. That's it. That's all it was. It was like a 30-second video. I was fucking flabbergasted and so disappointed because I felt like at that point I was just doing something wrong. I was just about to go to bed and I was like, you know what? I haven't uploaded anything today. It's the sound of silence. That'll do. I feel like I remember that, but yeah, it was from a long time ago.
contacts Woodhaven police officers
Hi,
from a
Joe.
local McDonald's in Michigan, claiming that his nephew and his friends are stalking him. His nephew is 30-year-old Kenneth Chambers, who runs the YouTube channel
Skeeter Gene,
which currently has around 2.5 million subscribers and is well known for doing sting operations. Joe tells the officers that Skeeter and his friends have been following him and filming him throughout the day. Over the past several months, Skeeter has amassed millions of views on his channel by posting videos about his uncle. But Skeeter and his friend and collaborator, 25-year-old...
So is it... Oh, let me read that title again. I exposed my own uncle. So is his uncle...
Holy shit, am I older than fucking JiDion? Bro, what happened? I got fucking baby face syndrome, that's what it is. Like like how old is JiDion? I really want to know now. Dion. I'm literally looking this up. JiDion, I'm currently stalking you. Okay. Yeah, I'm fucking older. What the hell? What happened? What the fuck happened? Oh man. I thought he was in his like 30s. My god. I literally thought he was older than me. Not gonna lie. I don't know if I should feel good or bad about that. That explains your fuck ups. You just hit your mid 20s. That explains your fuck ups. That explains it all right there.
Uncle caught in one of the pedophile stings, or what's going on here?
About his uncle, but Skeeter and his friend and collaborator, 25-year-old JiDion,
Streaming inside squatter's house until he leaves. Is that the uncle then? Is that Joe? So is he a squatter?
Decade or so, he's been financially exploiting and abusing my grandmother, who was also his mother.
Yeah, I have it on slow mode right now. And that because that gives me time to actually see and read the comments. I'm not the smartest person in the world, and I don't have the best eyesight. To your comments, and you just seen how close I'm sitting to this laptop, right? Oh man. It's game over for me. It's just I love this soundboard so much, but I always forget that I have it. I love it so much, but I always forget that I have it. Like, you know how many times in you know how many times whenever Dan has mentioned his Pikachu that I could have just and didn't. I feel like that's a waste of good comedy. If I just keep forgetting that I have it, I need to start remembering this shit. I actually need to set an alarm because I do have work tomorrow morning and I do not want to miss or be late. I also need to make sure that I have that shit all the way the fuck up. Because I was late today going into work. And I don't want that to happen again. No, see, I did have my alarm on, but my alarm started going off, and I guess my son had crawled into bed with us and heard my alarm going off, and he just, and it didn't, it time for me to hear it and wake up, so I just slept in. I woke up the exact moment I was supposed to clock in. It was terrible. Okay, So I need to be up at 0600. Boom. Okay. I'm gonna double check that in like 2 hours. Watch. Yes, Jid actually became a legal tenant in Skeet's house where Joe lives, and still kicked him out. All the while, Joe is there illegally doing drugs and just isn't supposed to be there. But the cops, if you watch all the Skeet videos, I might actually have to get into this lore because it's actually sounding really interesting, and I'm a nosy bitch, so so now I'm probably gonna go back and watch all this shit. Damn. You just give me new shit to watch. That's all you're doing.
And before that, he was doing the same thing to his grandmother, which...
And he's a Red Wings fan. You forgot to mention that. He is also a Red Wings fan. Are you kidding me? Uh-oh. It's serious.
...is my great-grandmother.
Skeeter explains that despite repeated warnings from the family, his Uncle Joe refused to leave his grandmother's house and had been squatting there for months. So,
I was gonna go kick his ass myself, but then I thought, wait a minute, I have a YouTube channel.
I can get views, yeah, of course.
So I can just expose him on the internet and make some money off of him.
But according...
Okay. How's that going? You're making money off him, but are you actually helping your grandmother? I'm new to this here, but it doesn't seem like it. It seems like it's more about you making money off of your grandmother being exploited than actually getting the fucking problem solved. Am I crazy? That's what it's looking like immediately here.
According to...
Yeah. Moist Critical bringing up some fair points for everybody to reflect on. Like, how's the grandmother doing in all this? Like, is she just one with it, or does she think that you're both being stupid?
To Skeeter, when Joe still refused to vacate the home, he came up with a plan alongside JiDion to solve the problem once and for all. He moved JiDion into his grandmother's house, eventually forcing Joe to leave the property and end up at McDonald's. But
there we go, he
according to Joe,
evacuated.
The harassment did not stop there. He claimed Skeeter, JiDion, and their film crew continued following and filming him at the restaurant, ultimately provoking him to call the authorities. But one of the officers soon notices an orange sedan following them as they transport Joe to the Woodhaven Police Department, where a friend is supposed to pick him up. Shortly afterward, Skeeter and JiDion arrive at the station with a large group of people, demanding to speak with Joe. By then...
Why? He's already there. Like, I get you're mad. I get you're mad at him. But you got him out of the grandma's house, and now you're... This could get you in trouble. You don't want to be the one in trouble. You want Joe to be in trouble. Grandma's fine. She is with Skeet's mom, but hopefully all this money in the end will help his family. I'd hope so, but I just feel like this should have gone a whole nother direction.
Then, Joe has already left for McDonald's again, and when the detective tells them that Joe is not at the station, JiDion mentions filing a missing persons report, arguing that officers had taken Joe away.
Yeah, Joe went missing. You guys stole him.
What?
Take him, JV.
Filing a false police report. That is illegal. It is.
JV, like, go make, like, missing people. You know Joe?
Yeah, I know.
We're trying to find him. He's hiding from us.
Yeah, he's not in here, I promise.
You promise?
Yes.
You pinky promise?
Yes,
You
I took pictures of him.
Alright, I'm so confused. But he's not in the house either, so what's the point? That's like the whole goal, right? To get him out of the house? Mission accomplished? What does this do? Now, I don't understand why they're going across town now, looking to file a missing persons report and bother fast food employees trying to locate this guy. I guess, yeah, maybe just to keep farming him.
Imagine not having YouTube Premium.
In this video,
At this point for YouTube Premium. Like, I'll go back on my my haunting reactions video just to see me as a kid and make fun of myself. I will do that, by the way. I will make fun of the teenage version of me. I will make fun of that little YouTube Justin Bieber reject until the day I die. Even on my tombstone, I'll probably have like a picture. Can you believe this is what I used to look like?
video, I'm going to be making a 3D game in just 1 hour, but all the 3D assets in the game will be created by Hidden 3D, who have sponsored.
Pinky promise.
Yes, Joe's not in here.
I don't trust her. Is it cool if I check real quick just to make sure?
The fuck? What the fuck? Meanwhile, there's people outside in the drive-through window like, what's going on? You know, I am gonna take a quick break. I will be right back, but I hope you guys do enjoy the little sentiment that I have.
Yeah, we chill till we don't. Chill. Call him out. Hit that live, red ring on, score the chat, something feels wrong. Fake pic, fake name, bad tone, tryna talk slick to a kid's phone. We see that text, that where you at? DM drip like a cold trap. Think you hitting on a throwaway account. We check receipts, stack them up, call you out. You think it's just a screen, we see the face behind it. You tryna play these teams, we hit record, rewind it. Girl, chill out. We don't play with creeps. Cameras on when the mask is weak. You came here tryna be a freak. Now you're viral in the worst way every week. Chill out, chill out. Lights on you, thought you slick, but we saw right through. Chill out. Here's your clout. Welcome to the channel where we call you out. Just a joke when we pull receipts. Got your face, got your car, got your dirty speech. Try to beg, try to cry, say you made a mistake, but you drove 30 miles for a fake first date. We got moms, we got dads in the comments zone. Whole squad in the chat like send them home. You press send, not approve, don't lie. That shaky little smile gonna trend worldwide. Just a game, we see the harm behind it. You out here hunting names, we here record, rewind it. Chill out. We don't play with creeps. Cameras on when the mask is weak. You came here tryna be a freak. Now you're viral in the worst way every week. Chill out. Chill out. Lights on you. Thought you slick, but we saw right through. Chill out. Chill out. Here's your clout. Welcome to the channel where we call you out. For every kid that had that fear, we got you. For every me over here, we got you. We turn that chat into a court. We turn that game into support. Chill out. We don't play with creeps. Cameras on when the mask is weak. You came here tryna be a freak. Now you're viral in the worst way every week. Yeah, we chill till we don't. Chill. Call 'em out. Hit that live, red ring on, score the chat, something feels wrong. Fake pick, fake name, bad tone, tryna talk slick to a kid's phone. We see that text, that where you at? DM drip like a cold trap. Think you hitting on a throwaway account. We check receipts, stack 'em up, call you out. You think it's just a screen, we see the face behind it. You tryna play these teams, we hit record, rewind it. Yeah. Chill out. We don't play with creeps. Cameras on when the mask is weak. You came here tryna be a freak. Now you're viral in the worst way every week. Chill out. Lights on you, thought you slick, but we saw right through. Chill out. Here's your clout. Welcome to the channel where we call you out. Just a joke when we pull receipts. Got your face, got your car, got your dirty speech. Try to beg, try to cry, say you made a mistake, but you drove 30 miles for a fake first date. We got moms, we got dads in the comment zone. Whole squad in the chat like send them home. You press send, not approved, don't lie. That shaky little smile gonna trend worldwide. Just a game, we see the harm behind it. You out here hunting names, we here record, rewind it. Chill out. We don't play with creeps. Cameras on when the mask is weak. You came here tryna be a freak. Now you're viral in the worst way every week. Chill out. Chill out. Lights on you, thought you slick, but we saw right through. Chill out. Chill out. Here's your clout. Welcome to the channel where we call you out. For every kid that had that fear, we got you. For every Mimi over here, we got you. We turn that chat into a court. We turn that game into support. Chill out. We don't play with creeps. Cameras on when the mask is weak. You came here tryna be a freak. Now you're viral in the worst way every week. Chill out. Lights on you, thought you slick, but we saw right through. Chill out. Here's your clout. Welcome to the channel where we call you out, dog. Yeah, we chill till we don't. Chill out. Call 'em out. Hit that live, red ring on, score the chat, something feels wrong. Fake pick, fake name, bad tone, tryna talk slick to a kid's phone. We see that text, that where you at? DM drip like a cold trap. Think you hitting on a throwaway account. We check receipts, stack 'em up, call you out. You think it's just a screen, we see the face behind it. You tryna play these teams, we hit record, rewind it. Yeah. Chill out. We don't play with creeps. Cameras on when the mask is weak. You came here tryna be a freak. Now you're viral in the worst way every week. Chill out. Lights on you, thought you slick, but we saw right through. Chill out. Here's your clout. Welcome to the channel where we call you out. Just a joke when we pull receipts.
Okay, I'm back. I also put my fucking boots on because mosquitoes suck ass. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. It's just you want to try to do it legally. You don't necessarily want to try to get others involved. You try to do it by the, legally. Don't disturb the peace. Don't drag kids near somebody who's supposedly dangerous. Don't do none of that shit.
I'm gonna just check real quick, okay?
It's around 3 p.m. now, over 4 hours since this situation first began, and as an officer arrives at the restaurant to speak with Joe again, he has no idea that Skeeter and JiDion are about to bring the storm.
I thought for sure that was Jack Doherty. I was gonna say, what the fuck? I like JiDion here, but I truly don't understand what this is. I really don't get this. If the goal was to get him out, you got him out.
I'm gonna have to watch the Skeeter videos on all this to get like the full situation, because I actually don't know the full situation. I'm just stating like these are the problems that I'm seeing. Disturbing the peace, that's a problem. Encouraging kids or just anybody else to approach a supposedly violent individual, that's another problem. Like, those are the two main problems that I'm seeing. Small pet peeve of mine that he's doing is losing sight of a mission, losing sight of and bringing the fact that you're a multi-millionaire whenever the cuffs come on. That's something I see spoiled kids doing. Call my mom, call my dad. You know, it's just a little childish to me. But yeah, those are the problems that I'm seeing.
Why are we farming him at fucking McDonald's? This doesn't really seem like it's actually to try and get justice or try and get him out of the house.
They're at his
But also, please note that I do not know the full story in all of this.
house and
I didn't know
legal. It's super annoying. They're trying to get him riled up so they get their YouTube views. We're just trying to find somewhere for Joe to go because they have access to the house. They're allowed to be there, and so is Joe.
Yeah, it can suck. I'm all for annoying the shit out of squatters. Do whatever it takes to get them out of the house. Though I've yapped about squatters so much, bro. I'm not gonna talk your ear off on it for the 100th time. But this is just, it really doesn't feel like it's about that. It genuinely does just feel like it's trying to farm him for views off of it. Because there's just no reason to be chasing him around like fucking restaurants and shit. So they got the Modern Warfare 2 UAV online here, and they are tracking Joe down. They are sniffing him out, hunting him down, and they eventually, it all bubbles over in the Thunderdome McDonald's, which elicits a big old question mark for me.
He said Thunderdome McDonald's, and I imagine two cartoon characters fucking in a miniature wrestling ring. Like I'm imagining right now like a cartoon version of Brad Williams and fucking Captain America, just fucking Super Mario broing the shit in a McDonald's came up with, by the way.
For me, I don't fucking get it. It just like items on the top shelf of my kitchen, I don't get it. Like, really, why chase him around? Why fucking follow him around the town here like it's some kind of tailing mission in Assassin's Creed? Like, getting a squatter out is something that I think everyone understands and can get behind. You know, that's a big old pat on the ass moment, because squatters, for some reason, it becomes such a tricky landmine in the legal system where they end up having more tenant rights than you do as the homeowner. And it's so...
That does suck ass. It sucks ass.
fucking convoluted. It's so messy. It is disgusting. So I think most people understand wanting to annoy squatters and do what you can on your own to take care of it, since the system doesn't like to actually do anything about it. So sometimes it does end up with people into their own hands to try and solve the issue, which it seems like in the beginning that was the goal, but it's clearly morphed into something else, which is now just making a big spectacle out of it to farm as much money and as many YouTube views out of it as possible. And Joe is obviously no peach. He's a real piece of work. This guy I'm only just now learning about him through these videos, but this guy doesn't really seem like a saint or anything.
No, he's not. From what I have watched, no, he's not. Hold on, I gotta. Oh man, But like I said, I have to look more into that. I have to watch those videos, and I actually have to get an actual thumbnail for these videos because I have one made for Cyrax whenever I do streams on him, which is probably the next stream that I'm going to do is a Cyrax stream. But I don't have an actual thumbnail made for JiDion. Find one. And by find one, I mean find like pictures, animate them into like little sketch deals, and then yeah.
But even still, like, they were in the wrong chasing him around to like fucking McDonald's and shit and trying to send like army of children in there to like bypass getting trespassed. Like
Not gonna lie, I'm probably gonna do like a cartoonish version of this thumbnail that JiDion has here, and maybe put like the Gamer Chill crew in the background. I'm sitting here thinking of a thumbnail while I'm watching this.
everything that you could do wrong was done wrong here.
Those shelters?
I did. I sneezed bigger than shit. Yeah. I have like a fucking cartoon. Ah, shit! Because sneeze. I'll fucking catch everybody off guard with that shit.
None really close to here. But he said that his buddy was trying to find somewhere and was trying to keep Joe out of the spotlight. So, yeah. Yep. He'll be out if they're Yeah. So, thank you so much for the help. I really appreciate it.
Good example. Yeah, the Asian Andy squatter. That's fucking iconic at this point. Yeah, the Asian Andy squatter. That, I think, is that honestly was handled like super well. Like legitimately. That was handled really well. This is
a mess.
This is not so far.
While Joe has stepped out to run an errand, the officer later learned from the restaurant manager that JiDion and his film crew had returned to the McDonald's multiple times looking for him. The manager told officers that despite being asked to leave and informed them that he could not record private property, they continued live streaming. The group is then seen returning to the police station once again, demanding to see Joe. Believing they may head back to the McDonald's in search of him, the officer returns to the restaurant to keep watch.
All right, we're gonna go back and deal with them. Hopefully we can see what we can do about getting them out of there, but we'll see.
And soon, a large group arrives back at McDonald's. But this time, the officers are ready.
What's the problem?
McDonald's doesn't want you guys on the property, so you guys gotta leave.
Is he here?
Doesn't matter where he's at. McDonald's does not want you on the property. You guys have to leave. You're gonna.
Who?
Yep. There it goes.
Who's you guys? Can you be more specific?
Everybody.
You.
So they said these people?
Him, yes. You guys cannot be on the property.
Hey!
Or they're gonna arrest you.
Do you guys want some McDonald's? Y'all wanna go inside real quick?
You're gonna be arrested for trespassing if you go in there.
Bro, you don't have any, no offense, officer, but like, you better to do. Like,
do you?
That is what they're trying to do. They're trying to keep the peace. Like, you guys are causing more of a distraction to them right now. If I was this officer in this situation, I would be so fucking pissed. Like, yeah, they could be doing something better, but no, they have to deal with your ass.
Have anything better to do?
Officer, you're actually like supposed to protect and serve.
All right, get off the property. You guys are gonna be arrested for trespassing.
Okay, we'll leave the property, but like, I'm just trying to figure out, do you have anything better to do? Because this is like a...
Yeah, they told you earlier that they don't want you guys on the property, so you guys gotta leave.
Because you've been camping out there for like 20 minutes, wasting taxpayer dollars.
I'm there for about 5. You guys need to leave. You guys are gonna be arrested for trespassing.
It's crazy how you don't arrest a
Yikes, man.
squatter. That's crazy. Here, let's just stand on the sidewalk.
But the warning has little.
Yeah, if you want to make a statement about squatter and the squatter's rights being egregious, preach. Completely agree.
Yep.
This is just super not productive to that conversation. This is actually just not a good look so far. That's sad, man. Like I said, I like JiDion. I don't really understand what he thought he was doing here.
Effect. Soon JiDion.
I gotta look more into what the hell's going on because I am just fucking, like I said before, I'm a nosy bitch. And like, kind of why I do this. But I feel like this situation could have gone so much better. Like, it could have been handled so much better than what it. My God.
JiDion is seen standing on the sidewalk yelling, creating a disturbance, and stopping vehicles to enter McDonald's to patronize the business. Officers noticed 2 members of the film crew attempting to enter the restaurant with their cameras, prompting them to make their move.
Let's see if there's some McJoes in there.
Gotta arrest Joe.
Chat, man, is this what you want your tax dollars to go to?
Jesus, this
Cops
is so fucking
camping out
cringe.
at McDonald's to protect a squatter. He's in there? Really? Should we give them the camera? Yo, do me a favor. Be very careful. Just wear this.
How the fuck are you gonna do this shit in front of the cops? Skeet did listen to the officers every time and was super respectful. Yeah, I noticed that too. He backed off. He wanted nothing to do with that. I think he got I can't fucking say that word. I think he got yeah, I think he started to just back off after all that shit. I think he was uncomfortable during that situation. That's what his body language has told me so far, is he is uncomfortable with the situation that is unfolding in front of him.
This as a backpack. You didn't trespass them, so shut the f up! Bro, you haven't been trespassed.
We're good. What am I?
Just walk inside.
Just to get on my video?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
But make sure y'all stick together.
Is that backpack like 30 grand?
Oof.
Yeah.
Oof.
They have not.
The jumping up and
Yeah,
down,
hold on.
emoting to the officers about it.
Come back.
Oh no.
Bro, they're really protecting Joe.
There you
And
go.
he's recruiting like a
Officer, what are you
bunch of
doing?
kids to do this.
Officer, they never trespassed them. You can't trespass somebody.
1212 dispatch. We're gonna have one detained.
Oh, you cannot trespass.
Yeah, like that was a very dumbass move. Like, this whole situation could have just been easily avoided if they would have just listened to the cops, cooperate. Cooperation is key. Unless it's something super fucked up, cooperation's key. Remember that. Like, if you would have just listened the first time the police told you to stay away and back off, you would have been golden, bro. You would have been golden. But no, you didn't listen. It's just a dumbass move.
She going too, Mitchell?
Give me my backpack, my man. This is a violation. You cannot arrest somebody that never went in. Ma'am, they are arrested children that never went inside of a McDonald's. Call the DA and see how fast that gets dropped, you dumbasses. Okay. Call the DA and see how fast that gets dropped.
These 3.
Watch. Call the DA and see how fast that gets dropped.
Yeah. I would cringe so fucking hard watching this live stream. Normally I tune into JiDion's live streams, but this was like the one time I didn't. And I gotta say, if I was watching this live, I would be cringing the entire fucking time.
He's yelling, so he's being disorderly. Yeah, everybody's looking.
Well, they think, yeah, we gotta get charged of it.
This is absolutely.
What are you under arrest for? Disorderly person. Out here yelling.
Disorderly.
You're under arrest for being disorderly.
Freedom of speech. You can yell on the sidewalk.
Sitting here causing a scene.
On the sidewalk.
Yep.
So you can't yell.
Jeepers.
Officer, I think this is gonna get dropped. Do you really think this charge is gonna stick? Do you guys really think this is gonna stick?
Sure, we have a
Do you want to waste your DA's time? I am a multi-millionaire. I promise you.
That just did you think that they were just gonna be like, oh, you're a multi-millionaire? Okay, let me get these cuffs off. No. It's not how it works.
I can take this as far as you want. Officer, you will be in a deposition and you will be arrested. This is.
Oh, that's minus 1,000 aura. No, man.
That was my exact fucking reaction whenever I first seen this clip.
What? Actually just dropped a "do you know who I am" type line. Uh-oh. Once it got to bringing this out in public, it got fucked. Like I said, I can't wrap my head around what your kids to start going in there into the McDonald's to film. The workers don't want them in there. Even if Joe's in there, like, why can't you just respect that? Like, you're not doing anything to prevent Joe from squatting at this point. You are literally just stalking him and bothering all of the normal employees and people in the McDonald's for JiDion's views. And then he just dropped the "I'm a multi-millionaire" line. I don't know what went so wrong.
Here, back here.
No! Call Jake and have him get my lawyer!
I bet.
Call Jake and get my lawyer!
Because the entire time that I was watching that clip, I was making fun of him in my head.
Is this really the route you want to go, officer?
Yep.
Okay. Do you want to waste taxpayer dollars?
Yep.
Officer,
For a second, I thought he was going to say, "I'm going to need your badge and gun. You're fired." JiDion fires the officer.
Put your foot in.
I can't even fit in here.
Get your foot in.
Officer, I'm too big.
Put your foot that way. Let's
Officer,
go.
I can't. I'm not trying to be. Here, I'm not resistant, officer. I promise
Let's
you.
go.
You're gonna fit in there one way or another. You're gonna fit. They'll make you fit. Like, there was this one time. I'm gonna keep names and everything out of my mouth, but there was this one time that we had this combative inmate, and this dude was like fucking 400 pounds. And so the officer pulled into Sallyport. I put on my gloves. I head out there. There's already 2 other officers fighting with him in the back of the squad car, trying to get him out. And my first instinct was to say, "How the fuck did you get in there?" That was the first thing that popped through my mouth. I don't know how they do it, but they'll fit.
Go.
It is literally my body autonomy. I cannot move. Can you just put my handcuffs in the front?
No.
And it'll make it so much easier.
Turn your body. You have to turn and scoot that way.
Have you guys consulted with the DA?
We don't have a DA.
You don't have a district attorney?
No.
You have a state attorney? You
There's
can
no
go.
district attorney.
What? No DA.
Attorney's down here.
What about state attorney?
Go. Put your feet in. Let's go.
Wait, where are they? That didn't go well. That dialogue tree option got exhausted really fast.
Officer, I'm telling you, I can't move.
Harvey Dent.
There you go.
Officer,
Yeah, let me get Harvey Dent on the horn.
Bro, you pushing me is not going to do anything. Bro,
Fucking
officer, you're
Batman
actually hurting me.
Come on.
Officer,
go.
I'm not. I can't
Scoot.
move.
Yes, you can. Scoot
Okay,
in
can I?
I don't know if you guys can tell by my logo or not, but I'm a very large Batman fan. I have like comic posters and shit. Yeah, I'm that guy. Watch out. This is my Gotham City.
And then slide in.
Yeah, step out and slide in.
Bro. Hey, bro.
Set your butt in first.
I sat inside. Yo, call Jake and get my lawyer.
Hey, get him.
So here's something else I don't understand. Skeeter Jean is not even here. So like this is like this isn't even about the squatter anymore. What is going on? He went rogue. This is like a solo side quest.
I think Skeeter Gene.
He is just not on camera. Oh, he is? He is still there? Okay.
Oh.
Some of them try to make sense of the situation.
Right as soon as I was about to say, he just dipped. He just left.
I haven't seen him in a single one of these clips.
So we got 4? I got 4 right now. This is absurd, dude. Was he arresting him too?
Oh, get out and get off the property now.
Yes, sir. I was not a part of this.
Then you better walk away quickly.
Yes, sir. I was just in the car. I'll leave. Here, Dad, do you mind? Actually, never mind. I'll walk home.
Now you're impeding traffic. Poundstown unit, can you light this black SUV up right here for us?
My God.
We were just trying to pick over our friend. Okay, we can't stop in the middle of the road.
Okay. So he wasn't here. He just arrived. So he must have heard what happened and then showed up. I am flabbergasted at how many people showed up here from stream sniping JiDion. I don't know if he had like made it like a public thing, like guys, come on, roll through, and turning it into like, you know, fucking fire fest of squatters or something here. But like 50 kids come through here, like it was fucking trunk or treat. There were so many kids that showed up that were getting like recruited by JiDion to like go into the McDonald's, let's go, you know, find Joe, that kind of thing. Where's Waldo? Let's go get him, that kind of shit. And it ends up being like an entire raid wipe. Like the entire raid just gets wiped here. The cops start like dispersing them. A few of them get arrested in addition to JiDion. So now they've got an issue on their hands for showing up and like buying into this and going along with it. It's just such a mess.
Yeah.
I get being frustrated with squatters, but this is just not the way, not at all. I mean, yeah, he's not squatting in the McDonald's. Exactly.
If you guys aren't getting food, get out.
No, we are. You saying what? We're just kind of confused. Yeah, I was just asking what was going on.
How many people showed up for this?
Stuff too?
It's like 50 dudes.
We were staying at the house, and then we just pulled up.
And I gave it to them. They're all still out there.
Oh, it's Joe.
I'm hang out with him for a little bit. I don't know if they should. Oh, what about Skeeter? Where did he go?
I have no idea where he went. The ones that came up on the property.
Did you ticket him?
I think you got a ticket. I don't know. The ones that came up on the property and were causing disturbance on the property are the ones that went to jail. I don't even know honestly who we have. We got quite a few. So.
All right, thank you.
Yep. If they come back into the.
What about this black guy over here? He was at the house.
Well,
and the guy with the glasses.
Yeah, I got you. So they were here, and the ones that were causing an issue here is who went with us right now, because they could have been at the house. They're allowed at the house because someone.
Joe looks like he just crawled out of a time machine, bro. This guy looks like he just left Jumanji.
Not to come on the property here, and they were on the property and they're causing a disturbance.
They're allowed to come on my property.
Joe does seem like a big ol' asshole, though. I'll tell you what, man. I will tell you what. They should have just taken a page out of the Asian Andy playbook for the right way to handle a squatter.
Am I officially under arrest?
Yes, sir. I guess.
Okay.
You're for breach of peace is what it sounds like, right? Breach of peace.
Even though I was on a public easement. Okay. What is the officer's name that arrested me?
You'll get all that when we get back to this station.
Okay. I just want you guys to know that once this case gets dropped, I am going to get a constitutional rights lawyer, and I'm going to go after you guys' qualified immunity, and you guys will be in a deposition. You will have to answer for that. Because the DA is not going to take this case. It's going to get dropped. When it gets dismissed, I am going for your qualified immunity. And,
damn, it's like some JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 2 right there. Telling you what's about to happen. Has it worked out like that so far?
No.
Okay.
They're like they set up the music equipment and speakers upstairs.
Yeah, I was there for that earlier today.
This is what I just don't understand. He has been at this McDonald's for presumably...
You know how many times I've heard, I'm going to sue you, I'm going to sue you, I'm going to sue you, I'm going to sue you. You know what happens whenever a prosecutor or a judge sees these tapes? They're going to laugh in your face. They will. I've seen it happen. I have. And it's funny because I have hardly ever seen a judge laugh, but when they do, it's their face. I can't help but snicker a little bit too.
Probably hours now. He is not in the house. Why not just change the locks? If he is a squatter in that house, change the fucking locks. You've done the hard part. You got him out. Like, what is that guy's name? Flash, the squatters guy, Flash Steel. Fuck, what is his name? I can't remember his name, but there is a guy who literally does this for a living for people that have squatters. He goes in, he annoys them to the point they leave, and then while they're out,
You know what's something even greater? Sorry to cut you off like there, right there. But you know what's something even greater? The fact that he stated he's a multimillionaire means that they can raise that bond up so fucking sky high. They're gonna
he then takes it back from them. And something you can do, it's if he is a squatter, it is literally not his house, but this is a civil matter, so the police can't do anything. Like there's a ton of things you can do. You can take their stuff out of the house, move it outside. What the fuck is that guy's name? Flash something. Flash Shelton. Thank you. Yeah, Flash Shelton. This guy actually has a really cool history for how he got into it. He's the squatting the squatters guy. I don't know if he still does it. This was a while back. He has his own show on A&E. Is that real? Oh, this guy must have blown up since the last time we checked him out, like 4 years ago. But again, it is a valuable service because squatters have so much protection. Like, there are so many squatters' rights that are impossible to fucking navigate for just a normal person. And the system does nothing to actually punish. Now, here's Charlie analysis here, because on stream, multiple people mentioned that you cannot change the locks on squatters, it's illegal. And then I thought it just was like a state-by-state thing, but it looks like, no, that is actually universally condemned and is illegal. It's called self-help eviction, which is also illegal here in Florida, which is fucking mind-boggling to me, but I won't even get into that right now. What I find very surprising, though, is that you, as the homeowner, can't change the locks on a squatter when one decides to infect it. But I have seen on numerous occasions with squatters.
I fucking love this dude. The cops won't let the owners change the locks or do anything like that for some damn reason. Yeah, it's a legal fucking loophole that people will use, and it's terrible because I think if you own something, you should be able to do whatever the fuck you want. Includes change the locks on somebody that you don't want to enter your home. I think it's dumb.
They go in, and one of the first things they do is...
By the way, everybody give it up for fucking Texas. Being into CP or anything like that is now that they're legally able to execute your ass on it. They are. It's a death penalty in Texas for certain ages. Yeah.
...is change the locks, which apparently squatters can do, but you as the homeowner can't, because then you can get arrested and face charges if you do. You also, at least in Florida, cannot move out their items when they're away. Again, items that are unlawfully in your residence, you can't do that. This is what I'm saying. There's so much baloney, like just so much fucking horseradish around it, that I am not surprised to see, like, people taking it into their own hands, like the Asian Andy thing. Like what this probably started as, trying to get a squatter out. Like, I understand that. It clearly devolved into something very different there that is pretty hard to justify or defend. But, like, the actual meat and potatoes of it is there is a problem with how protected squatters are, that you are very, very limited in what you can legally do to get them out. I remember not long ago, it was like a year ago, I went down this rabbit hole. I think it was on stream, maybe it wasn't. Learning about this individual, this lady who went on a vacation. She took like a month vacation, and when she came back, she learned that there was a squatter in her residence. And she tried everything, exhausting all legal options. The police do not do anything about squatters. It is ruled a civil matter. The police literally can't do anything about it, even if there is a drive.
Yep, you have to take it up with civil court. That's the thing. Police will not do anything for anything about squatters. You have to take that up in civil court and handle it there.
Drive for them to, like, if they really want to, they still can't. They legally cannot intervene in a squatting dispute, a squatting situation. But this lady came home, tried everything to get the squatter out, unsuccessful. This battle went on for months, financially butt fucking her, just draining her, until eventually it made it through the system, and I think it took like over a year to get resolved. But the financial burden that placed upon her was sickening. And it feels like it should just be such a clear-cut issue. Like, squatters, I can't believe how much protection there is for squatters and how little there is for a homeowner who is the victim of a squatter. So, I'm trying not to just regurgitate what I've said millions of times about squatters at this point, but since this started with trying to get a squatter to at least talk about it a little bit, it's fucked up.
Qualified immunity.
I am the junior person here.
I want his qualified immunity.
1363.
I know my constitutional rights. I know my rights
here. I just want to get back to your vehicle.
Officer, how can someone be trespassed that never even went inside? What sense does that make? So you unlawfully arrested those other people, and then with me, I'm on the sidewalk voicing my displeasure with this police department. And you guys,
there's no Phoenix riding your way out of this, man. There's just no point.
Nope.
Is there a body camera here?
Yes, sir, it's on. It's recording right now.
Not awesome, brother.
Hey, you know when I get out, we're just going right back to the house. You know that. So you guys aren't equipped with anything. You're wasting taxpayer dollars. I'd appreciate if you get my glasses. I can't see without my glasses.
Yeah, where are they?
They fell in.
Yeah, I'll grab them.
Yo, what's good, my man? No, don't worry, I'll pay for your bond. It's not gonna sit.
You guys can just come up to this counter.
Get us with the best civil rights attorney.
Yep, right there's good for me. Just stay right there for 1 second.
Ultimately, JiDion Adams was charged with misdemeanor, stalking, and breach of peace. The other 3 crew members were each charged with 1 count of breach of peace as well. A judge set JiDion's bond at $10,000, which he posted to secure his release. The other 3 crew members also posted personal bonds. While JiDion was in jail, his and Skeeter's fans made hundreds of calls to the Woodhaven Police Department and Downriver Dispatch. Some callers reported fictitious crimes, including a false homicide, while others flooded the Woodhaven Police Department's Facebook page with messages.
What the fuck, bro?
And upon his release, JiDion launched a campaign called Free JiDion, claiming it would prove his innocence and what he believed was the bias officers had shown in favor of Joe.
I'm not sure all JiDion has said about this after the fact, but that is just horse hockey there, man. There wasn't a bias for Joe. Like, you very clearly went over the line here when it came to this squatting situation, following him around, and then routinely going into that McDonald's, trying to film it, sending a that are now getting, forced into this content to be fucking props, NPCs for this content here, where you've gone way outside the scope of, like, trying to get a squatter out of a residence. Like, it's...
I'm with him on this. I'm with him on this. I wouldn't say an army of kids though. There was only 3 of them that went in there with them. Only 4 of them got it. There was JiDion and then the other 3. But yeah. you wow. Should have just listened to the first warnings. But you guys, I got work in the morning, so I'm going to end this live stream here. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Subscribe if you're new. Hit that notification bell. And